Good morning. How's everybody doing? Yes, this is a daily coffee talk. CME Traveling. I hope y'all are doing very well today. It's just me for today. Marsha will be listening today. She just left out about about 10 minutes ago. She has to be at work early today. So it's just Curt today. I saw that, Mike. Yeah. I hope everyone's doing very well. I had a good Easter. Hope everyone did. Marsha and I took a very we didn't do much of anything. Not really anything at all. Easter, yeah, it's Sunday, and Marsha still had today off also. So I'm not today, yesterday off, I should say. And I see that Mike is full of himself today. But yeah, she was off yesterday, so we didn't do much of anything. We didn't do much of anything over the weekend other than cook and just a few little tasks here and there here at the house. But I hope everyone's having a very good Monday. If you did go to work and all that stuff, a lot of stuff was open. Our mail got delivered and everything yesterday. So that's what's going on. Pinned at the top. I just now pinned it. Let me get into my messages over here. Let's see. Today is National Calendar Day. It'll be Happy Peanut Butter Jelly Day. Yes. And along with that one, if you do anything, you hashtag it Peanut Butter and Jelly Day, they say. But along with that and Do It Yourself Day. But not the question today, me and Marsha came up with this. She helped me on this, and I thought I would share this since this is what's going on with 8 folks. So there's 8 folks that was on the Norwegian Dawn, and they had a stop in Africa, okay, and on an island. And they're on a 21-day. Now, remind you, 21-day cruise, and they got left behind. Now, there's a lot to that story. A lot more than just saying, well, they did an excursion that they did not do through the ship. So there's one reason that the captain did not have to wait on them. But I will tell you that all the reports and everything, that the tour itself knew it was going to be late. They got in contact with the captain and they talked, and then there at the end, they even were loaded on a small vessel and took all the way out to the ship, and the captain still refused them to let them on, which he has the right to. But and they usually wait around. I looked up, there's not much stats or anything like that knows what the average this happens. How many times is someone left behind? But interesting to know how much they've had to do over the week of trying to get either back with the ship or make arrangements to go home. I was wondering if that happened to you, man, it would be awful. But you would try to meet the ship at the next port. Now, that's according to me, it'd be according to whether or not how long the cruise would be. If it's only a 5-day cruise, you're going to spend enough money to get to that next port that you might as well just go on home. I don't know which I would do. It just see the cost of it. I would ideally, I'd like to get back on board. I looked up a little bit about this, and if you just go on home, supposedly they'll go into your cabin, gather hopefully all your belongings and send them to you, but you'll have to pay that cost. And that's happened. There was even people, and I read some stuff where that had happened to them. But I see 75% of y'all, 20 votes in here about try to go to the next port, which I understand that. It's according to the cost of that one. But make arrangements to fly home. Number one, they didn't just they had to go through other countries to get to this other get to the next port and stuff like that, and they were having a lot of trouble with stuff like that. But the harbor captain even called, and the captain refused to take his call. They were right there. They were right there ready to let them off of a vessel and put them right on that ship. This is one of the few times where it's a 21-day cruise, and the next day was a cruise day. So they didn't have a time schedule really they had to jump out to. I know 30 minutes to an hour, they say means a lot, with timing, but you'll stop if the people would have jumped off the vessel and landed in the water, that ship would have had to stop. So, yeah, that's something to think about there on that part. But anyway, yeah, I'm interested in those telling me something in chat. Let's go ahead and say some good mornings here. And let me fix my. There we go. Now I'm looking at everybody a little bigger wording. Let's see. Scott McNeil, thank you so much for being in here this morning. Yes, today is CME Traveling Daily Coffee Talk. Thank y'all so much for being in here. We have John Gaylor. Thank you so much for being with us. Eddie Lugo Studios. And I don't know what the rest of Eddie says right there. I can't read that. Anthony Simone, thank you so much for being with us. And he said, GM, good morning there. Here's Naughty, the Naughty Cruiser Travel Vlogs. I know he's excited. His countdown's like to nothing. Yeah, or he's already there. Let's see. Day One Adventures. Good morning, listening at work. Thank you so much for joining this morning right here. And let me run down through here, and I see where he's picking on me a little bit there. Naughty is where it was. Happy Tuesday, Curt and Marsha. She'll hear me say that. Anything that she's got it running. Hopefully she ain't looking at it. That's the only thing I hope. You don't be looking at it. I said you shouldn't be texting on here none or messaging, but we all know how that'll work. Sea Leg Journeys. Thank you so much there, Chet, for coming by. Let's see. Yeah, he said, oh no, it's Curt. Mm-hmm. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. Hi, hon. I hope you're doing very well. Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott. Hope you're doing good. Okay, I was looking to see where he is at right there. And wow, really? They just want Marsha. Look here, Chuck Spencer. Marsha missed Chuck Spencer here. She's been asking about Chuck. We need. I think I even have his number. I need to call and see how he's doing there. I hadn't talked to him in a while. He's probably on a ship somewhere. DJ said he had DJ's Adventures and Beyond had a good Easter. Let me roll through here just a little bit, make sure. And there's mother-in-law, Jackie Hudson. Good morning, Jackie. Love you, hon. Let's see. Listen to me whistling, sounding like my dad. Okay. The Naughty Cruiser Travel Vlogs, he says in here, hey, going to let the beard grow so you can come play Santa this year. It ain't just the beard that's grew. Lord, no. Just eventually I'll cut off down here. All this around the neck will be gone. I'm just being lazy right now more than anything. Let's see. Captain Billy is here. Ahoy there, everybody. Ahoy there, Curt. Marsha finally left you. She is so beautiful and smart. The captain is here. Oh, Billy. Let's see. We got Bone Tired Travelers, BTT with us. Yes. And the River Pirate 13, ahoy, Curt. Just 26 days until the allure of the seas. I'm not missing the boat. No. And there she is. I knew she would probably type it somewhere at a stop. Coffee's good so far this morning. Mine already needs warmed up a little bit. Yeah, she had to run in a little early today, guys. And I know folks may or may not have missed us yesterday. We took yesterday off. I said tomorrow. Yesterday we took off. I just went ahead and is Marsha got to sleep in. I think Marsha slept in till 8:30 or 9. So I'm telling one on her right there. But she needed that rest. And I slept in. I think I didn't get up to almost till 8. I'll tell you how I woke up yesterday. Mother And mother-in-law, are y'all okay? Are y'all doing the show today? That's sweet. That's very sweet. I was like, no, nope, sleeping. In other words, I was wanting to go right back to sleep. I tried my hardest to go back to sleep right around 8 o'clock. But let's see. It's a Cruise Life says, morning, Curt. Daylight savings time has now hit in the UK. So we have lost that hour and are again 5 hours ahead of the, wow, just five, huh? Um, okay. I'm not in favor of daylight savings at all. So, I mean, if we're going to keep them, I'd rather keep both. Um, not lose one or keep the old one, the oldest one. Scott Smith, good morning. See me traveling, driving and listening. He's in here hollering at us here. Yes, they were loaded on a Coast Guard ship. See, to me, that's the problem I have with that. This is one of the. I'm sure there's cases where there's very few where they could have possibly let them on. And this was one that really sounds like they might have been able to. But policy's policy if they want to do it. But it sounded like all communications were made to let them know, and they knew the timing of. I mean, like you said, the Coast Guard took them right on out there to it. Yeah, like I said, if it had just jumped in the water, the ship would have stopped. So think about that. If you ever get left behind, they take you out there, jump in that water, they'll stop. See what Naughty says right here. You would have to think if it happens at least once every 7 days. That's just my, you know, yeah, I I would think weekly. Yeah, maybe, maybe. I don't. Well, all over. Yeah, somewhere, all over. Not just the U.S. and everything. But I can't imagine, guys. I was reading up on what you should do first. I read up on some things you should do if it does happen. Number one, you go to the harbor master, or whoever it is, right there, port. They call it port something, and you go speak to him or her, whoever it is, and this person, and get in contact with them, and they're supposed to get in contact with the ship, and they have direct access to the captain, but don't sound like it always works. So, what a mess! Imagine being left on an island in Africa. It wouldn't matter. It wouldn't matter to me where you left me. I mean, yeah, if it was, at least English, if you're speaking English, you're okay. But wow, the communication and all that. Billy says, I wouldn't let Curt back on the ship. I'm not surprised. Controversial cruising. Good morning to you there, Scott. Thank you so much for coming in here. And Ohio travels with Chris. Hope you're doing very well this morning, Chris. Let me roll on down here, and I see my buddy Ralu69. Good morning. Hope you're doing very well. He said, good morning. See me traveling. Let's see. All right. Hashtag KMA, baby. Only 3 more days, and then he flies out Friday. See, so that means then 5 days we'll see a sail away live, maybe. Okay. Just wondering. Let's see. NCL can spin any story around. I want to see how they do. Yeah, I know. I really want to know what you know what? Oh, I seen a little while ago on Cruise Radio. He said they've already straightened out some things Norwegian did with them. So it's interesting to know what it is they straightened out with these folks. They had these people need the part of that's why it's according to what kind of excursion. If I'm reading this excursion, if it's going to take very many hours, I most likely will do one through the I won't do one, through if it ain't through the ship. Then if it's going to be like 6 hours or whatever, and you're looking at your time that you're there in the port, and you're only in the port for 8 hours, And that's cutting it close there, especially if you don't do it through the ship. Kathy Mills, good morning to you. Ocean to Ocean Travel. Good morning, everyone. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. Tuesday. Two for Tuesday. That's right. It is Tuesday. Good morning, Curt. That's me. What happened to Marsha? Well, hate to say, no, she's on her way to work. Marsha's on her way to work like yourself. I was going to tell her, I was going to spin a good spin on you and tell you, well, she took off. She said she was tired of my mouth. According to Billy, she would. According to Billy, yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I need to shave up though. I do need to shave a little bit here. Let's see. He's going to play Santa. He has to fit the costume too. I'm not sure too many costumes would fit me right now. No. Oh, wait a minute. Curt is whistling. It's getting worse now. Yeah, I know. I won't argue with you on that one now, Billy. Ralu is sitting here. He's working this morning right there and lurking and working. Okay. Let's see. Jackie said right here, sorry about the wake up call. No, it's okay. I was about half in, half out by that time right there when both you and Mom hollered at me. Hey, Mom, good morning to you. I love you. Thanks for the support of our parental figures. We all need a break. Okay, I'm just catching up where y'all talking about where I was off on Monday. My Monday was ruined because I couldn't watch CME. I like that kind of thing. I hate that I ruined a day though. That's rough when you do that right there. Yes, Naughty, we all need to break from Curt every now and then. Well, every now. I did see this as a paraplegic was left behind. Jumping in the water would have been, I know it would have been, but I'm saying the ship would have stopped though. Not that person right there, the paraplegic, would have jumped in. I'm just saying, ain't that strange? The vessel come up to the ship, the Coast Guard did, to get these people on the ship, and they wouldn't stop. But if someone had been in the water, they would have stopped. That's what I'm saying. Port agent, is that what they're called? Okay. I wasn't sure about that. When it's raining down in Africa, the song Africa. He's singing the song Africa. I miss the ring. Jennifer from Embarkation Nation. On NCL this past week, they told me they leave someone almost every week. Oh, that goes by what Mike said. It makes about sense. They try their best. Our excursion was late coming back from Totola, and they had to wait on us since it was an NCL excursion. But that's the key. It was NCL excursion. Wherever it's at, it's probably over here. NCL excursion. Yep. Here's a little fun tip. Let's see. Little tip on Fun Times with Carnival at the bottom of the back page while on a port day. There is a port agent name, phone number. If you think you will be late, call that number. They put those on. Yeah, there's quite a bit of them. I've seen them on a lot of those daily things. Yep. Good numbers to have. That's something that, what I was reading and what you're supposed to do, they would have acted like, like I would have had all this information with me. But generally this thing that Marsha carries, we have a lot of this information, but it'd be like our travel agent. I didn't, that number right there though, for the port agent name and phone number would be very, very important to have. Let's see right here. And Kathy Mills is telling us, says, someone reported that Holland America ship sent back a tender at Half Moon Cay for late passengers and incurred a $2,500 fine because of the delay. We don't know everything. We don't know everything that takes place. Um, True, but if it's Half Moon Cay, that's their own private island, right? I'm thinking, ain't they a part of that bunch that uses Half Moon Cay? I thought that was their own private island for that one. Um, let's see. Let's see what my wife says. That's not far from the truth. I don't know what she's talking about there, though. Yes, yesterday was April Fool's Day. Did anybody get fooled by what the cruise lines pulled on you and saying they were going to have these slides coming off? I think that was Royal, and MSC said that they were going to have a weightless room, like you're out in space. Oh gosh, destination fun. How you doing, Sherry? Hello, everyone. You're a real captain. She said a real captain is here. Sherry said that. I don't see no response from the other one though right now. John Gaylor says Coast Guard has the ability to stop all ships in the waters in of their country. Yeah, I would have thought that one might have stopped, but it don't sound like they was trying to force them to stop. Just, hey, we got them right here. You can have them. Will G, morning all, working and listening. He did respond right here. Of course he did. Ahoy there, Sherry. And this is talking to Destination Fun. Real captains don't show up late, Sherry. I guess. Is that right? Let me mark one right here, and let's see how the poll question's doing. Yep, on the poll. You're left behind at a cruise port, stranded. All right, we got 23 votes in here. Try to meet the ship at the next port. 74% of y'all say that. Make arrangements to fly home. 17% say that. And the 9% of y'all going to tell us in the chat. I appreciate that. I really believe, like I said, it has to do with how many days and stuff like that of, what I'm going to do on this. Make arrangements to fly home, probably. Number one, I'd be so pissed. I'd be fit to be tied. Let me see. Let's go back in here. And there it was. Controversial Christmas. I got left off the ship because I was being a dick. Oh Lord. Let's see. Half Moon is their own, but I still pay, but they still pay Bahamas uses of tender services out in Nassau. True, very, very true. Let's see. Destination Fun's leaving a story right here. We almost got left behind in San Juan on a Carnival excursion. They were calculating what was cheaper, getting us to the next port or paying the port late fees. Yeah, that's where they get them. Listen to this one, Billy. Captain Billy J. Travels. Yesterday was Curt's a full day. That's why they took yesterday off to celebrate his foolishness. Oh, Billy. What do we have right here? Dawn had a good one yesterday. Did a video saying McDonald's. Yeah, I saw that. Now that McDonald's one looked interesting. I'm not the biggest fan of always going to McDonald's, but didn't that ship look good? That cruise line, that one did look pretty good. Let's see. Mike at least knows his stats like I do. He at least looks up stuff. Knowledge. The Naughty Cruiser Travel Vlogs here. He said Coast Guard does have the ability to stop all ships, but they don't have the power to force you to bring people on board unless stranded at sea. That is true. Let's see. What are we doing here? One of the cruise lines had pet sale free promotion only good for February 29. Oh, You scared me there. I didn't read the whole thing before I pulled it up there. I thought, Lord, whatever cruise line that is, I'll never get on it. I'm too allergic to them. Pets. But that's funny. That is funny to folks. So people would jump all over those. Oh Lord. Animals on ships. Tom Brady is trying to get me to book a rental car. Commercial must have came on. I'm gonna say I think I saw one down here. Yeah. Yeah, that was a long Tom Brady commercial. Tom must be putting in the advertising then. Let's see. Yeah, but that's forcing at that point, and it would create a mess all over. Yeah, I can see the logistics of they were stopping a whole vessel like that when the policy's in there. They, But is it true that if someone had, like, am I right in saying that if someone would have jumped off and jumped into the water, the ship would have had to stop? Just wondering. Yeah. Let me take down this banner right here. Let me go back in and let's go ahead and just shut down. 75% of y'all said y'all would try to meet the next go to the next port if you're stranded. That's pretty good. 24 of y'all voted. Thank y'all very much. Also, I hope to see that if there's 28 in here, hope to at least see 20 some plus thumbs up today if y'all don't mind doing that right there. Very much. I forget. I keep thinking today's Monday. Today's Tuesday though, ain't it? What did Naughty come back and say? 100%. They would had to stop for search and rescue. I was just wondering if that was really, if they would have to stop. And Captain Billy says, you should try that out next time. Jump into the water. Maybe they'll rescue. You think? Let's see. Here's Chuck. Chuck knows things. They wouldn't have to rescue anyone if the Coast Guard was right there. See, yeah. That's why it's like a pickle, which would they have to do there? So y'all missed Marsha today, I see, huh? Yeah. She'll be here tomorrow. She'll be here. She will be here tomorrow. Let's all. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, y'all. Oh gosh. Let's see. I shut down my question and told y'all a little bit of what Oh, today is Do It Yourself Day too. Somebody can't do it for you. DIY. National DIY Day. I thought I'd just share that with y'all. Do It Yourself Day. Excuse me. I'm just working on the first cup. I don't do 2 cups of coffee anymore, but we'll see if I do 2 cups today. It's kind of dark here. And that is why Marsha, that is true. You are so right. You are so right. I'll hit the wrong button every time there. Nodding is having a special live Thursday night. Don't miss. He's selling away. All right, guys. We thank y'all so much, or I thank you so much coming in here, joining me today. I can't help but read some of these. Curt did himself today. I knew if I told y'all the DIY, what y'all were going to do out of this right here. Let's see. Bless you. I thought it was Marsha that always sneezed. No, I didn't sneeze. I coughed. By maritime law, all vessels in the area would have to stop. Oh, good. Oh, y'all are just challenging each other for information. I like that right there too. But guys, thank y'all so much for joining me today by myself. I hadn't done this. I almost was going to go outside, but it's still a little nipply outside. But we'll try to get outside real soon though for y'all. All right, do the dishes, Curt. DIY. All right, dear. All right, guys. We will see you tomorrow, 8 a.m. Come back. This is CME Traveling Daily Coffee Talk. Bye, y'all.